Hello, this is T Chapman 500. Today we're going to be doing a NASCAR Racing 03 track review. This track is called Denver Motorsports Park, and there is a road course version of this track. We're going to be doing the oval version first. And this is a 2.28 mile trioval. And first thing I want to point out are the custom objects, like these cones, the lights here, the flag stand here, and there are also various caution lights around the racetrack that are also custom that appear at minimum detail. The developer of this racetrack has a very old version of 3D Studio Max, which allows him to build these racetracks, build the trackside objects for these racetracks, and fully utilize the capabilities of this simulator. So let's go in for a test drive, and actually you want to make sure that my setup got saved. So yeah, it got saved. So the default setup is a bit tight, and there are a few problems with the MIP levels for these textures. Mostly it has to do with the custom wall textures. I think that the priority for these custom MIPs should be a little bit higher. But anyways, the blue is grass. Well, the blue that you can drive on is grass. The blue that you can smash your car into is a wall. So I've loosened up this car a little bit, but I haven't adjusted the tire pressures or the springs, just the weight bias. Right, I'm gonna take you for a couple laps and hope I don't spin out. Now I'm doing this at mostly minimum detail because for some reason I can't do this at maximum detail because Boot Camp decided that I don't need to have 1.5 gigabytes of system RAM partitioned off to the graphics card, and I also pushed the wrong button. So if I do this on the Mac gets 1.5 gigabytes, Boot Camp gets 128 megabytes, and the virtual machine that I would use to run this would get a full gigabyte. So it seems like these corners tighten up right about here. And let's get closer to the safer barrier. As you can see, the texture quality on the safer barrier is a bit low. So I'll just try and do a lap around here and not spin out. Sorry if it seems a bit slow, but I really do not want to spin out again. The apron, by the way, is banked a little bit, but not as much as the track, and everything below that second solid white line, we're spinning again. Everything below that second white line is actually flat. So everything above that blue grass is banked, and everything... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, oh come on, where's that escape key? Let's try this again. One lap. How hard can it be? So, I have seen this track at maximum detail, and it is very impressive. It seems like the exit of this corner tightens up a little bit. So let's see if we can get a lap in without spinning out. So the cornering speeds around this track is about 150 to 160. I'm probably gonna be on the low end considering I don't want to spin out again. We're gonna try and brake a bit early. So that apron is slightly banked, that bluegrass is flat, and everything that's below that bluegrass is also flat. Stop spinning out on me! We're just gonna take a little shortcut. So apparently I have no problem with this corner. It's the next corner I have to worry about. So let's make sure that I get this thing right. Let's not hit that wall. And this is the longest trioval section I've seen on any racetrack ever. Don't spin out on me again. Perfect. So we got up to just over 195 miles an hour on the back stretch. And on the front stretch, we're going to be going significantly faster. Watch this. I'm going to take the outside line just to show you how fast we can get to. So we got up to 195 miles an hour at the end of the back stretch. And I was not paying attention to my speed at the end of the front stretch, but we were going well over 200, considering by the time we got to the start-finish line, our speed matched what it was at the end of the backstretch. So we're going a little bit faster into this corner this time. So almost 200 miles an hour before the start-finish line, well over 210. And that is a huge speed difference between the two tracks. And the fact that we have to slow down to about 150 to 160 miles an hour probably makes this the track with the highest speed difference between the straights and the corners, with the exception of maybe road courses. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm actually increasing the amount I'm turning the wheel just off the exit of the corners. Oh, here we go again. Usually when the car gets loose, you hit the wall with the back of the car. I overcorrected and hit the wall with the front of the car. And that's probably gonna end this part. I want to show you the road course. So, let's see. 45 seconds. Yeah, that's a bit worse. But maybe sometime I'll tweak the setup. These tire temps that you see here are invalid because I spun, so let's go to the road course. Alright, now the custom objects at first appear to be gone, but they're not. if we click drive, we can see that they've been moved. So the two custom objects are now on this side of pit road, and I have never actually seen a track that has two separate pit lanes, one for each course. So let's go to the infield course. So it appears that the exit of turns 1 and 2 are tighter than the entrance, for whatever reason. Oops, gotta stay below this white line. Now, I'm not awfully familiar with this track, so forgive me if the lap seems a bit slow. And also forgive me if I tend to overshoot the corners. This chicane is not catching me by surprise again, like it did in the last attempt for this video. So I kind of like these variations in the banking of the track. Whoops. Went in a bit too slow there. And I'm probably going very slow throughout this corner, which appears to be a double apex. And we are now back on the main track. Okay. I guess I'll need a better reference speed for that chicane, because that is not supposed to happen. I think I'll also need to adjust the gearing. I think it might have been from Watkins Glen. Oh, I think I did that corner more or less perfectly. So let's start slowing down now. I have the steering ratio set to minimum, but I'm still turning the wheel about 180 degrees. Boy, that hill really upsets the car. Oh right, I forgot I could go full throttle through that section. Oh, I overshot that corner, this corner. So let's this. Let's not overshoot the chicane this time. In fact, I think I'll start slowing down now. There we go. I was probably very slow through there, but at least I got a lap in. So let's see what it was. So 2 minutes, 5 seconds. And I guess one more lap maybe. This track seems to have quite a lot of grip, because I know that on the default tracks on the default road courses, if I use that as much brake as I did on that entry, I would probably lock up the wheels. Ooh, cut the chicane. At least I haven't missed any shifts this time. Actually, I didn't miss any shifts in the last attempt to make this video. Overshot that corner. This track seems quite a bit narrower on the exit of that curve, that turn. So let's see if I can get this chicane. Nope. So it looks like I'm gonna have to still beat my best lap time. Looks like I'm gonna have to work on that chicane. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this track review. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified of every video I upload. Also, you can support this channel on Patreon if you wish, and I hope to be doing more of these track review and other videos in the near future. This is T Chapman 500 signing off.